Jason, what do you know about bait and switch?
I mean, obviously, it's when you trick someone into thinking something and then,
And it's something
the
else?
opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And the thing is that StubHub tricks people with bait and switch pricing scheme. DC Attorney General alleges. Yep. So the thing is, millions of sports fan and concert goers are being duped by a deceptive pricing scheme at StubHub that hides the true cost of tickets until the very last moment. This was according to a lawsuit filed on Wednesday by Washington D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwab. The lawsuit accuses StubHub of deploying pricing tactics that trick consumers into overpaying for tickets that are designed to boost profits. What are your thoughts?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
That's what I feel like is happening. Because I feel like when you go get your ticket, you put it in the cart, and then they say like, oh, there's a processing fee, the different other fees, and then at the very end, it's like, oh, well, even if you're thinking about it, it's like, oh, you have 5 minutes or something to like check out. Otherwise, you lose that. Yeah. Otherwise, you lose this ticket. It's gone forever.
Crazy. Yes, you're correct. So the thing is, StubHub uses a classic bait and switch scheme. The lawsuit said, just describing what's known as drip pricing, where only part of the product's price is advertised initially. The Attorney General office describes how StubHub uses a countdown clock to create a false sense of urgency to ensure customers are pressured into the purchase out of fear that they risk losing the ticket. So it's true. Exactly as you just mentioned. And I do have a couple more things to say. But before that, if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. We put out interesting videos all the time. We have a huge library of interesting videos just like this. And the thing is, if you want to join us for this journey, consider subscribing. So yes, since StubHub adopted this pricing model in 2015, this will be important. The company has sold almost 5 million tickets to Washington D.C. consumers alone, generating 118 million in hidden fees, hidden fee revenue, according to the Attorney General's office. So they're generating quite a lot of money off of this hidden fees that they're putting behind the paywall until you get to the very end. Yeah,
that's fair. I do think a lot of it also is they say like, oh, processing fee or whatever else. But the other thing is that I think at least at Ticketmaster, I'm pretty sure you could do it on StubHub, is that you can sell your tickets on there. Fans can sell the tickets, and I know that they take a cut.
They do take a cut, yeah.
So the website's taking a cut from the seller of the ticket, and then the buyer is paying hidden fees.
I'm pretty sure
the company's double dipping in terms of making money.
I'm pretty sure they do take a cut, and I think that's also for like scalpers that are trying to make money. The company is like, no, I'm gonna make money first.
I mean, they both make money because that is the true. Scalper needs the platform to sell a ticket.
And you know what? It's crazy because that timer pressures you to buy the tickets because you don't know if a scalper is going to buy it and the ticket prices are going to go up like crazy.
I mean, this is also employed by Amazon too. When you put something in your cart, it's like, oh, yeah,
for the free delivery or for for the get it sooner. No,
it's like at least on Prime Day, it's like, oh, you have so many minutes to.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like with the lightning deals and stuff.
Yeah, with lightning deals and
it's stuff. It's like, oh, you have so many seconds or minutes to check out, otherwise it's gone.
You know what's so crazy? It's like I don't even look at the lightning deals anymore. I feel like they're not as enticing as they were before.
Really?
That's what that's my opinion. You could correct me in the comments if you've seen.
No, it's because you already bought all the lightning deals you need.
That's true. I got too much lightning in me. Okay, so to get back to it, StubHub lures customers in by advertising a deceptively low price, forces them through a burdensome purchase process, and then finally reveals a total on the checkout page that is vastly higher than the original advertised ticket price. This was said in a statement on Wednesday. This is no accident. StubHub intentionally hides the true price and to boost profits at the customer's expense. Think about the movies. Think about when you go to the movies and you think about the hidden fees all the way at the end.
I think, the thing is that for me, if you're like talking about like what the heck is the processing fee? Like what are they doing? Is this ones
Yeah.
and zeros?
That is true.
There's no like human back there like doing something like
Can you imagine there's actually
physically
someone in
moving
there?
the ticket.
Oh my God.
Like before, I think they used to like physically ship you the ticket.
Yeah.
And that's like in that regard, they have to take the ticket, confirm it's real, then give it to you. That's different process. That's actually processing it, not, oh, it's literally a digital ticket that they're transferring. And like,
Yeah.
just ones and zeros.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't. But
They should just
still,
be included in the price.
this should be. This will all be very relevant, by the way, after
Well,
near the end of this story. But the thing is, in the response, StubHub Deputy General Counsel said in a statement that the company is committed to creating a transparent, secure, and competitive marketplace to benefit consumers. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the thing is that maybe
They
they're
are being
not.
transparent.
Well, I mean, it says fee.
Yeah.
It's not. It says like, oh, processing fee, and it's like, okay, that's. I mean, you don't see the processing fee at the beginning, but you at the end you guess you see it. But maybe they're competitive in terms like against like, Ticketmaster or something.
Yeah. So the thing is, they also mentioned it's like we are disappointed that the DC Attorney General is targeting StubHub when our user experience is consistent with the law, our competitors' practice, and the broader e-commerce sector. We strongly support federal and state solutions that enhance existing laws to empower consumers, such as requiring all-in pricing uniformity across platforms.
See, that's the thing is that they're not going to be the first one to do it because I think to me, it's like tax, you know? Because like, oh, you know, in America, we have the listed price, which is different than the price with tax. So that's kind of the same idea.
But let me turn your world upside down.
What's up?
So the thing is, according to the lawsuit, StubHub did use an all-in pricing model from 2014 to 2015, where the advertising price included the mandatory fees.
Yeah, and obviously it didn't work.
Yes, it didn't work because, however, the company abandoned that more transparent model after testing found out that customers were more likely to ultimately buy tickets when those fees are only shown at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense because you're already at the end. You're like, I'm not going to go through this again. I'm not going to go to another website where I'm just going to see the same fees.
The thing is that they're hoping that you don't like price match, but then even then, like sometimes when you look at like where to buy tickets, it's tough because some websites do include the fees into the price, and even then, I think a lot of times those websites are about the same.
Let me tell you,
in terms of
let me tell
cost.
you this. Imagine you're buying Taylor Swift tickets.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, there's your problem. And no matter what the
Aftermarket.
fees, no. Imagine that it's just regular price, right? But then you see the fees extraordinarily high. Not resale tickets, but then you just see the huge amounts of fees that people are still going to pay those fees.
Well, you're not thinking about the fees. You're thinking of Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you're thinking about getting it, and you're thinking about if a scalper is going to come and get you.
No, there's right behind you.
There's one right behind you because that timer is ticking down. So you're not going to care about the fees.
But I do think like it's nice to have in a different way. Like if you're hoping to like if there's a really popular concert or something and you want a ticket, people just can't sit on the ticket in their shopping cart for too long.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then at some point it like
needs to get released to somewhere else.
Released somewhere else. So like in that sense, like okay, it's nice for other people if they want to purchase a ticket themselves. Yeah. So I think that's like in one aspect, it's like, oh, you know, like it's putting pressure on the buyer to buy the ticket. But also that's the point is like if you're the other potential buyer who wants the ticket that person has in their cart, you're like, either you buy the ticket or you don't. I want the ticket. Give me that ticket.
Yeah, that is true.
So release it back to the wild so I can buy it.
Yeah, I think having the timer is good because there's only a limited amount of tickets. And, you know, if the person's not going to make a decision, then...
Because, like, that's probably how I got the tickets to a concert I went to recently was that I kept refreshing the page.
Oh, and they showed up.
And then apparently it just popped up as like, oh, and now
I got it.
now the general admission tickets was available, and I'm like, click, and then I bought it. But
Did you have a lot of hidden fees?
I don't know. I was like the Team Swift. I was like,
exactly. This is the problem here. You could put as much hidden fees as you want, and the people who are only
okay. I mean,
it's true.
it couldn't. The thing is that
They
it
were
couldn't be too much.
blinded.
I wasn't blinded completely, but I definitely like looked and I was like, okay, it's not outrageously more. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
double.
Yeah, and you're not gonna price compare because you can't.
I think it was like probably like 10% of the ticket price.
That's not too bad. But I mean, like you don't.
I mean 10%, but it's every single ticket.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, never mind. That is bad.
You know what I mean? Like
That's crazy.
so they're making quite a bit on all the things. But I mean, I got the ticket, so I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. But yes, let us.
That's what they're hoping for.
That is what they're hoping for. But yes, let us know in the comment section down below what your experience is with buying tickets for concerts or anything like that.
How much hidden fees would you pay for? Would you pay $50 in hidden fees?
I mean, okay.
Depends.
It depends. It depends if it's a really popular artist. But yes, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below.